Let me stop normal music and put on the game because it cuts off audio if you click off it. Yay! There we go. Hi everyone! How's everyone doing today? I hope everyone is doing great and nice and feeling good, so we can go on a nice stroll into a cute forest. Look at it. So cozy and nice. I heard it's a short game though, so we won't be walking too much. And I also seen some people being super confused that it's a game with a story, that you have to listen to a story, and then they really hated it for that. That was so funny. Okay, so if you're ready. Oh my gosh, hi Omni. Let's start. Let's see. Oh my gosh. Oh, this.
I haven't told the story in a very long time. You'll have to forgive me if I have trouble keeping it straight.
My mouse sensitivity is too high, and I don't think this game has options. No, it doesn't. Okay, wow! Look at this car! What a nice beast. What is it? I have no idea. It's really nice. Okay. So I guess we can... Oh, we can walk anywhere. Oh no. That's not a good idea. Letting me roam anywhere I want to. Volvo. Wait, what the fuck? Is it really a Volvo? Oh my gosh, I don't know where to go. Into the tunnel? Can I run? I don't think so. It's so dark, gee. Oh, no. We cannot go into the tunnel. Looks like old Volvo. Oh, that's nice. Okay, where's our car? Maybe we have to do something there. Oh, when I press, you can see my mouse. Click, 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 click. Interact. You cannot. Okay. There was a very weird red light for a second. Alright, I see the negative reviews. I understand them now. Where should we go? Damn. There? Can I go there? There's like no paths anywhere. Oh. I don't think this is the way. No. We're already lost. The game just started and I don't know where to go. Let me go back. Let me actually scout the area from a higher point. That sounds like a good idea. That's what you should be doing in a forest. Go up. Oh! I fell! I fell into a rock! No! Okay, let's see. This rock is stable. There's nothing in the distance. More trees. Like the tunnel would be a logical way, but is there something red there? Or am I just seeing things? Or am I just wanting to see things? No. We're getting lost in a forest. That's great. I wonder if there are any mushrooms. I love mushrooms. I love picking mushrooms. I hate eating mushrooms. Eating mushrooms is the worst, but picking mushrooms? Whoa. Oh, we can jump. What is that sound? What the fuck? Is that just the soundtrack? Oh no, we really got lost. Oh no, I do wonder if the game maybe broke, like that other game, and it's not working. Because there's nothing there. Oh! Okay, there we go! Yay! Red light! Finally! I hope everything is working though. No. There we go. A red lamp in the middle of a forest. Was there a...
Eric left 6 weeks before, in the dead of night. I started awake when the door closed, but I drifted back to sleep immediately. I woke up covered in dew. I looked out the window to see the sun breaking over the horizon. The automobile was gone. I showered, got dressed, and took the bus to work.
Okay, there is a path. You can barely see it. I wonder if I missed anything. Also, can you hear the guy talk? Because like the music was exceptionally loud. Okay, I don't think I missed anything. I think this is where my car is. Okay. This path is really hard to see. I wonder if it will trigger again when I get close to the lamp. Or not. Or maybe, like, can you see it? See the path? Can you see anything? Or is the ground pitch black? Because it is pitch black to me. Maybe that's why I have trouble seeing the path. Lump. Okay. Oh. There are more lights. More cut trees and more lights. You can hear the guy, that's nice. You can see the can? Oh. That's good.
He used to have the same dream over and over again.
Oh.
A figure stood on a faraway hilltop. It beckoned to him. I asked him if the figure always wanted him. He told me that the figure either wanted him or someone standing directly behind him.
What the fuck?
Which one is worse?
I hope there aren't any weird figures in this forest. Just trying to look for mushrooms.
I was sitting at my kitchen table across from an empty chair when the doorbell rang. Surprised, I dropped my coffee cup, and it shattered on the floor. I threw the door open, expecting Eric to be there. A delivery boy with a letter stood before me.
Do you
I
also...
read it to myself, moving my lips to cement it in my memory. It was a short missive. Come to me. I found it. The return address read Kesselbrook. I bought the train ticket that afternoon.
Do you also drop your cups when someone rings your door? Like, I know visitors are scary, but this scary? It's fine, bro. It's a nice forest. Yeah. More mushrooms, though. I would use some more mushrooms. That would make it so much better.
I shattered the lock of Eric's desk drawer 5 days after he left. His absence had driven me to find any and every remnant of him that I could. His notebooks were there. He scribbled constantly, privately filling volume after volume. Every few months I would catch him writing and ask him about it. He would smile beautifully before changing the subject. Sometimes he would refer to his history in casual conversation, never elaborating. It was strange at first, but it became our rhythm, an untold secret. So I ignored whatever was in that desk drawer until the hammer drove it open.
Oh. Oh. Are we going that way? This is cool.
I read the notebooks on the train. His handwriting traced out the contours of the page, curving with the once wet paper in a way that made it seem like he had summoned the words from the sheets themselves. It was organized like an encyclopedia, and each entry told the story of another arcane place, object, or person. There was a record of the families who had lived on a single acre of land in the north of France. There was an oral history of a Turkish city. There were 10 pages on a pitchfork that changed hands during strange moments of history. The stories refused to cohere for me, and I wondered why Eric had put it all together. One of the journals Eric left was devoted to Kesselbrook itself. The town the train delivered me to was not the first Kesselbrook, and the maps Eric had drawn in the journal showed that the name derived from a small valley a few miles away. At the turn of the last century, the Kessler family had struck out from nearby Allenburg because of religious persecution, although Eric's notes were unclear about what that meant. The family of 8 built their cabin and barn in the spring of 1815. A year later, only 5 remained, and the next winter spared only the matriarch, Eileen Kessler. A trader who passed through during the summer of 1817 was the last to report seeing her alive.
This is probably not the best time to turn on all lights. Yeah, I'm not saying anything. You'd lose your points forever. Well, there's not much to comment on.
For 50 years after the last Kessler disappeared. Erwin Pallardine's A History of the Lowland Peoples, written in 1855, has a one-paragraph entry on Kesselbrook. It ends with the sentence, "Stories abound of howling and lights in the distance during the night, but not a single soul I spoke to claimed to have traveled into the valley during the past 25 years."
No. Except for the lamps and the narrator talking about stuff, there's like nothing going on. No? No, that was a stump. Okay. We get fireflies now. Super cute. So like I can't see any more lamps. I think they're just spaced too far away. Oh. And nothing's going on. That's why I think mushrooms would make this game a bit better. Imagine, you could be picking them. There we go. It's so far away though. Oh. The path ends here? I think it does. Oh no. Oh no, that's bad. I guess we can follow the light. Oh. Oh wait. Is this a cemetery? Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. That's not good. Let's run. Not good. Where's the path?
The Kessler's barn blew down sometime during the record-setting storms of 1816, but no one knows when the cabin burned. A hunter named Brian Taylor entered the clearing in the fall of 1820 to find a rotting foundation and a scorched ruin. There was no sign of Eileen Kessler. He picked through the wreckage and found nothing. No clothing, no possessions, nothing of value. There was only a clean, burned void in the middle of an empty field. Eric
oh my god, I can't see anything.
Housed in the Halloran University Library, contained a short account of his journey. The hunter wrote that he felt as if someone was peering at him from the surrounding hills and had the urge to leave as fast as possible.
I don't see even the ruins. Oh my gosh. Gee, I'd love to bring the camera up. Just to see anything. Wait. Can I actually do it? At least in the stream, so I can look at the stream. Maybe I'll see some more. Filters. And then color correction? Yeah. Oh. Look at that. Now I can see. Okay, let's look around. Is there anything? Is that something? Or is that just some trees or stuff? Can always go back there. Now I can really see. This is how the game's supposed to look like, I think. Okay, I can see on the stream, I can see a faint red light there. And on my screen, like, no, nothing. See? Yeah, there we go. I would never find it. I would never find it. Oh, look at it. So nice. Let's go inside. It's nothing. It's nothing, right? I think I have to look at the stream to play. Parkour. Cute. Okay, let's go. Oh, there we go. Now we get a path. Was there a path? No, I don't think so. It was just like a field. Oh my gosh, it's so black on my screen. How can you mess it up that much? Oh. Should we follow the path or go to the laser pointers? Those are cool. Let's follow the path for now, at least. We're probably gonna end up at the laser points either way. Oh, there's some light. And I can see another building. Big door. Nothing.
The town of Kesselbrook was dead when my train pulled into the station. The porter told me that I had best find a room for the night. I explained that I wasn't there on a vacation or business, and that I needed to find my way to the real Kesselbrook. I needed to make my way to the secluded glen where I hoped to find Eric. In retrospect, I know that I should have waited through the night, but I was compelled. There was something about the moon, maybe, or the night air. I was so close. The porter drew a map for me on the back of a brochure. In smudged pencil, he showed me where to turn from the main road onto a dirt road, and then where to leave the road entirely. I left the streetlights behind me and traveled into the dark. Eric's parents died several years before he disappeared. Their home caught fire just as the sun was going down. He told me that the fire engines had passed him as he was walking home, and it was only when he rounded the corner that he saw the plume of smoke blotting out the newly risen moon.
There we go, the lasers! So it looks like some foreign snow. Oh, cool. Oh. Oh. Mm. Mm. A bridge? Okay. Where are the sky lasers that we saw earlier? I wonder if you can get there from the starting point. I'm guessing this is like the where we end up at the end. Oh, this is huge. Oh, having a good trip into nature, touching grass and getting fresh air. Yeah, it's very dark though. I've upped the gamma on the stream so you can see anything, because like they told us, oh, you have to find old building, but let me let me show you. But the game looked like this and you couldn't see anything. So yeah, I had to look at the stream for a bit. It's great though. There's some weird story going on. We're in a forest somewhere, looking for a guy or something. It's very dark. The ambience is nice. Yeah, it would be even nicer if anything happened, or
I can't
like.
explain what drove me down the path between the trees. I felt like I was haunting that place. I knew that I needed to be there. I knew that Eric needed me. It seemed to be enough. It was in his journals. His mind revolved around Kesselbrook. All the answers were there. I read the papers, but I couldn't figure out the question.
If there were more stuff in between of walking, I see the concept and it's very cool, but there's like the design, the game design itself is kind of lacking, especially if you're designing walking simulators. Like, you need to understand that your player is stupid. Like at the very beginning, I didn't see the road that I was supposed to take because it was just too dark.
For the Raphaelites outlines a sect
And I just stumbled in the woods for a bit.
Order sometime in the latter half of the 16th century. Founder Tranquillo Balbi claimed that he had seen a figure step from a fresco of the saints and disappear into a crowd. Not long after founding this group, Balbi was killed by the Italian state. His last words are quoted in several heretical texts on art from the time period. Fire is the only truth. mirror shows us another world.
See, like right now, I am just assuming that I have to walk forward from that point because there was no path, nothing. I'm kind of lost now. And I just hope, I really hope that I picked the right direction. Like there's nothing to guide me. If I wanted to go back either. This is the back, okay. There's a big rock right here. I can't see anything. So I'm looking at the stream because it's a bit brighter. Oh, I think there's something there. Maybe? It feels like warmer, right? No? Oh no. We're getting lost. We're getting off track. This is not good. Yeah. I think we are lost. Lost in the woods. Jumping is so funny. Okay, let me climb this rock. Let's see. Oh my gosh. What are those? Wow, so pretty. Like, yeah. We went off the track. And you can't run. I think that's the edge also. Wait, it's now appearing everywhere. What the heck? Oh no. Maybe there's something there. I hope that's not where we came from, though. I don't think so. Yeah, there's some light. Oh. Oh no. Okay, I was thinking that we maybe made a big circle, but no. I think we're good. I think we're fine. I think we're supposed to go there next. Because we already went by a rock like that.
Before Eric left, he told me that he felt like an anchor. He said that he felt like he was dragging me down. I didn't know what he meant, and all these years later I still don't quite understand. I think I got close to figuring it out that night when I walked through the valley. I felt what he said. He was dragging me towards some dark center of the world. Sometimes I thought I could see him standing out there among the trees. When I tried to make out his shape, it was like I was peering over some vast abyssal shelf.
See, he says that, but I've been looking around all this time and I didn't see anything. No weird figures, no weird shadows, just looking for light. Yeah.
Are you asking me if I think Castlebrook is haunted? No, at least not in the way that you mean when you ask me that. Someone went there a long time ago and planted a seed. All seeds want to grow. I've been given to understand that the town of Kesselbrook had a hell of a time getting started. Stillbirths plagued both the settlers and their work animals. The cultivated fields would spontaneously catch fire. Packs of wild dogs roamed the streets in winter. The historical record suggests that they were driven out of the hills by competing predators, but it does not speculate on what those predators could have been. I wonder who or what changed its mind and allowed these people to catch hold and prosper, like a weed on a cliff. Eric's notebooks are full of marginalia, notes on top of notes to explain how a figurehead was toppled, or to cross-reference a medallion that tore apart a family of Dutch aristocrats. The last few entries are sketches of stones or altars. Numbers pepper their faces. Their surfaces are plotted in grids that stretch out beyond them, accounting for the ground and the air between them. Little points of significance in the absence between
things. Dang, I think they should have rewrite the music a bit. What is this farting noise? Stop it. Nothing's happening. Remove it. There was like a sound like that, but like nothing's happening, and if nothing's happening you shouldn't have it in your music and your sounds. Yeah, it's scary for no reason. Nothing's going on. Welcome in the world of analog synthesizers. Hey, oh my gosh. No, I hope I'm going the right way. I'm lost again. Ah! Stop it! What's going on? Oh, nice tree.
The sound began as a low whistle at the edge of understanding. I called out to Eric. At that moment, I could feel a strange energy on the wind, and something rushed by me. Machinery creaking to life. I screamed for him. Everything went dead silent, but I could hear him whispering to me. I can't. I don't. It wasn't like him. The silence was a dull hum, and I fell toward the stones. I think I was screaming, but I couldn't hear myself. I'm screaming and no one can hear me. But Eric is whispering and telling me that everything will be okay. And I can hear this horrible gear tick, tick, ticking over and over again.
see over. I pulled myself, pushed against that edge, and I heard it speak from out of the storm. I was nothing, and it was everything. And with my last bit of strength, I spun away from the voice and the light, and I hoped that I would die.
Oh my gosh, okay. Now it's getting real nice. Also pretty loud. Oh, my screen broke. They are rehydrating. I don't think this guy is. Oh. Oh. Ah. No. Oh. I can't see anything. No. No. Hey, at least we found Eric, right? Is that it? There was a person in the purple mist container. I think that was Eric. But oh, I can't even see my mouse when I'm clicking. Is that it?
No, that's the entire story.
Oh.
I promise, that's all. When the sun broke over the hollow, I woke up and scrambled back to the road, then back into town, then back to the train. I lost Eric's journals. I think I left him there, and he was glad that I did. I don't think that there was any malice in it. He was caught up in something he didn't understand. No, they never found a body. show you on the map. Please don't go there.
Please don't go there. Wow, how cute. Well, that was the whole game. That was the walk in the forest. Let me actually... Wait, I lost my mouse. Oh no. Ah, it's so slow now. Can I... I quit. I wanted to check something. Because at the very beginning... Oh, I wonder if the volume mixer is adjusted. Oh, okay, it is. Okay. At the very beginning, we could see the mountain with the lights. Oh yeah, it's not responding. Like,
I haven't
okay.
told the story in a very long time.
There we go.
You'll have to forgive me.
Let me
if I
see.
have
Is
trouble
there a
keeping it straight.
path now? Now that I have the... I think here. No? Yeah. Is that the path? Yeah, I think it is. Okay, there was like a mountain to the right. With like glowing stuff. I don't know, maybe it was really far away and it's such a slow game. You walk so slowly. Okay, you can see... Oh my god. You can see the first lump. Oh, I can't jump now? Oh, I can, okay. Let's see if we actually missed this lump or not, because I went more to the left first time. So I might have missed this lump. Let's see.
Eric left 6 weeks before, in the dead of night. I started awake when the door closed, but I drifted back to sleep immediately. I woke up covered in dew. I looked out the window to see the sun breaking over the horizon. The automobile was gone. I showered, got dressed, and took the bus to work. The music's very funky.
I just wanted to see the mountain with the lights. I don't see it now. And I don't want to replay it. It's too much walking here. Just wanted to see if I can skip the whole game. Speed run. I think, yeah, this is the lump that we should go to, and there's like another one here. Yeah. Speedrun tactics. Where's that mountain though? I don't see any northern lights. At this time of year. It's interesting how they didn't put any like invisible walls to stop you from literally wandering off in one direction. What's the edge of the map? I think this is the edge of the map. It's like, yeah, rock. But can we climb it? We can jump. And I doubt they tested every inch of it. Look, we're Skyriming it. Remember when games used to just have a picture of trees on the wall and that was good enough? Like yesterday's game. That was good enough. No, I climbed really high up, but I wasn't good enough. Come on. We can do it. We can climb. Ah. Ah. Disappointed. I'm just trying to break the game. Yeah. Okay, maybe there's another spot. Maybe there's a nicer spot for me to break it. When games used to not require all this super octane reaction commands or visuals. Yeah, I like those games. I've been thinking lately about how nowadays, yeah, the pixel and like PlayStation style visual games, yeah, the visual style are more popular nowadays because like you want to focus on the game itself and not how it looks, so the story is better. And when I see like a very high polished realistic game, then I have low hopes for it being good, actually, because it's like, oh, there's an invisible wall, yay! They're like focusing on the looks so much that they don't have the time to focus on the story or the mechanics of the game. Oh, we fell! Oh my gosh, we fell! There's actually a falling animation! Oh, that spooked me. And so, yeah, oh, there we go! I was seeing these lights. Wonder if we can get there. That's so much to dev time too. Yeah, and most of the games don't need like super hyper graphics. That like you need a really beefy PC to run. That's why I love Skyrim. Oh, okay, we weren't here before. It never led us to this place. I'm glad I decided to walk here. How cool. Oh my gosh.
Eric devoted more than 10 pages to a cobbled together story that he referred to as the parable. It was impossible for me to follow his references and sources, but it appeared to be an origin myth for a pan-European coven of witches that had disappeared before anyone even thought about settling Kesselbrook.
Hey! We got some new stuff. And there's a wall. I cannot go to the edge, but see? Like we're supposed to go there and then there. Oh, it's so nice seeing the map from this point of view. Nice. Skyrim has like 20 years to optimize. Nah, it's bad. It's bad. But if I get a game with like Skyrim graphics, it's fine. It's not the best. It's kind of realistic, but still low, with lower polygons and stuff, and like polished much more than Skyrim. That would be so cool. Because like people are trying to make games bigger and better. Think of like The Sims, right? I don't know if you know, but everyone is getting fed up with The Sims 4 and their bullshit. And there's like 2 companies now competing with EA, I think, with The Sims, making their own Sims. And one of them is taking like the graphics down a bit. It's making it more cartoonish, but it's making it more interesting. Like there's more stuff you can do, more ways to customize your home and your Sims, like the height slider, and you can change like size of the windows and doors and your couches and stuff, which you can't do in The Sims. You have like one size and that's all. Play The Sims 1 back in the day and I feel old now. I never played The Sims 1. I am The Sims 2 girly. But like, yeah, one of them is like letting you customize a lot. You get lots of stuff. You can put anything anywhere you want. There's like no restrictions. But the style goes down. But there's the second game that's super realistic, and it wants to do like the same thing with like building houses, the human simulator basically, but it's like trying to be also ultra K maximum realism as it can, and it's ugly. It doesn't work, and I don't think it's gonna work. I think they're just gonna abandon it because stuff like Sims and simulating life takes so much stuff. There's so much resources you have to account for, and like the gameplay is just huge. Just thinking about the first part of your life, like being a baby and being a child, going to school. There's so much gameplay already, and if you want the humans to feel like humans, you need lots of animations, lots of stuffs. And the more realistic, I think, the less enjoyable it is. Because like, if you never played The Sims are getting more boring, I think, because they're trying to cater to a specific audience now that just wants to have a dollhouse with pretty dolls instead of life simulator. Yeah, it will then imitate life, right? Yeah, and like now The Sims 4 is just a dollhouse simulator. You have a doll and you have a house and you make it pretty, and that's it. But like The Sims 2 and 3, they had so much aspects of the simulations that's so cool. The animations were more goofy, I think. More funny stuff happened and like unexpected stuff. Especially I heard in The Sims 1. The Sims 1 was unhinged. Like you could have a guy dressed up in a bear costume go through your trash or something. And but yeah, thinking of like, they got rid of burglars. You can't get like broken into. No one can break into your house in The Sims 4 because it was too scary. And I'm like, are you gonna like remove fire next because it's scary? That's how life is. You need scary parts. Like, what, The Sims 6 gonna remove death because it's scary? Like, death is the funniest like, this is the most fun part of The Sims. Like, what are the ways that your Sims can die? It's cool, it's interesting. I didn't know they nerfed things that much in The Sims 4 intentionally. Yeah, it's awful. You cannot get mailmen and others captured inside a square. No, you can't. They teleport out. But I think that's... Was it in The Sims 3 like that? I think The Sims 4 makes them disappear. You have to add them into your household if you wanna kill them. But like, yeah, even then... What else they did? Like, The Sims 4 messed up a bit of things. Like, they lowered quality overall. I remember in The Sims 3, I would like have a cook and make some dishes, and then I would pretend that I'm like a food photographer, and I would put the plates on like nice surfaces and take nice photos of them because they were quite high quality. And I tried to do it in The Sims 4. And it's just 4 fucking pixels on a square. Like, there's no quality. I had a chief in college who got mad because of how I played Sims, being mean to other NPCs. Listen, when I'm not in a good mood, I sometimes had people drown in the pools or burned by the stove because I could, and they deserve it. Yeah, and that's like super fun part. And I think, The Sims 4, you can also, like, it's harder to drown someone in a pool if you wanna. The easiest way of, like, the tutorial right here for you, just for you. If you wanna easily drown someone in The Sims 4, you have to make them super tired, like, so they want to go to sleep, but instead of going to sleep, you make them swim. And when they like get too tired, they drown immediately. Because if you want to like if you want to just make them swim until they're tired, they're gonna just get out of the pool. And you have to build walls around the pool so they don't go out. Hard to drown, you say? Remove the pool ladders, put up walls. Yeah, you have to put up walls. Before you just had to remove the pool ladder and that was it. Easy. They're evolving. Like, yeah. So I miss also the detailed animations. The animations are no longer interesting. Like cooking got nerfed really hard. Removing the need to like going grocery shopping and like having shit in your refrigerator. How's it called? No, fridge. Yeah, having shit in your fridge. You can just cook anything. The animations of cooking are whack. They don't fit what the person is doing actually, and the sim is doing. The food is so low quality. Yeah. Oh well, that's why no one's really having hope for The Sims 5, which is not The Sims 5. It's called Project Renee, and everyone is like suspecting that it's going to be a paid game with like microtransactions. Free. Oh, it's called free to install. Did you know actually? People, yeah, the devs are talking about the new Sims game and they're saying that it's free to install, so you know it's not free to play. The free fridge food is super OP in The Sims 3, I remember. That would be funny if they made it even easier. Why are you not eating your JPEG looking dinner? Yeah, right. Like, so yeah, I really have no hopes for future Sims. It seems that they're going into the wrong direction. Besides that, The Sims 4 was supposed to be a phone game, and that's why it was so scuffed when it came out. And I don't even remember how scuffed it was. Like, the neighborhood was white, black and white, basically. It had no textures, no nothing, and I completely forgot about that. And I played The Sims 4 from the very, very start, from when it came out. And yeah, sad. Sims 1 and 2 just require you to have simoleons to pay for your meals. 3 started with inventory stuff. No, The Sims 2 had inventory. You had to remember to restock your fridge. Haha, you fake player. Yeah, you had to restock it. And there was like this meter, how much food you have, and you could buy like groceries for a few simoleons, for 50 simoleons or stuff like that. Yeah. And then The Sims 3 came out with like items, grocery items, because it was just a basket of food. You didn't get like to see what ingredients you get, and The Sims 3 brought in ingredients. It was cool. You say that, but the PlayStation didn't have food in inventory. No, yeah. Oh, ew, PlayStation, what the fuck? The Sims on consoles were like another different thing, right? I never had a PlayStation or a console until I was like 16, and so I picked up 3 on PC. Good, nice. It's too bad that 3 now doesn't work. Oh, see? I have to download it and check it on my new PC, because when I was playing on my laptop, It just, I could play for like an hour, and then there was like a memory leak somewhere because it's an old game that's not being fixed, and I also didn't download any fixes or anything. So I just couldn't play. The lag was too bad. I remember I thought it was because of my house, so I moved to a smaller one, and I couldn't remove a floor. I remember I tried, like my Sims couldn't move at all. So I thought there might be something blocking the way. So I tried removing floor and nothing happened. And I was like, yep, that's it. I cannot play anymore. Which is so sad because The Sims 3 is so cool. Sims 3 uses a surprising amount of resources for what it is. Yeah. Oh, I remember when it came out. Gee, such a long time ago. I was visiting my cousin and we installed it, and everyone made their sim that like resembled them, but I made Big Mama because I remember you couldn't make fat sims in The Sims 2. They could be like chubby, but not really fat, and you could finally, like, you had sliders and you could change body types and like faces and stuff, and I was like, I'm gonna make the biggest sim I can, and she was like Big Mama. That's what I called her. She was so cool. She like wore all red because you could finally pick different clothes and different colors. So she was all red, like red hair, red skirt, red top, everything red. She was the coolest. Oh, I had so much time back then. Yeah, it was very cool. I really wish to have like The Sims 3. Oh, a lot of people are talking that it would be amazing to have like The Sims 4 graphics, The Sims 2 gameplay, and The Sims 3 open world, and that would be the perfect The Sims game. But alas. It was magical. I had one that looked like this Shrek. Yeah, exactly. You could do anything. Ah, amazing. Though I really liked The Sims 4 body sliders. Like it was so much more customizable, except for the height. But yeah. Okay. But that's it. That's it for this short game. I hope you enjoyed also the little rant about old games and The Sims. It was super nice. I'm feeling a bit better from yesterday, maybe much better. I don't know. Today my nose is a bit more stuffed, I think. But it's fine. So yeah, thank you so much for going on a walk in a forest with me. I really appreciate that. It was great. Such an interesting game. Very pretty. Very pretty. Happy to hear that you feel that better. Yeah, I think that by the end of the week I'll be all good again. So yeah, thank you so much again. I hope you had a little bit of fun. Yeah, and I hope you're doing better than me and you have a very nice day or evening. And yeah, take I'm gonna wait. I closed the music. Wait, let me open. I hope you take care, and I say bye 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 bye.